El verbo gustar, Navegando 1, capítulo 4. Please open your libro de práctica and let's begin the notes on the verb gustar. Alright, pronouns. Verb gustar conjugates a little bit differently than any other verb we've worked with this year, and it has a different set of pronouns that we're going to use. We don't use subject pronouns, so the yo, tu, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, and ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Those are our subject pronouns, and we're not going to use those this time. We're going to use a whole different set. You need to use something called an indirect object pronoun to tell who is doing the liking. Okay, so verb gustar means to like. Alright, so in place of the yo, the tu, the él, we're going to use me, te, le, nos, os, and les. Okay, the verb gustar itself. There are only two forms of the verb gustar that we're actually going to use. Those two forms are gustar and gustan. Okay? The form gustar is used if you like an infinitive, so me gusta correr, I like to run, or if you like something that's singular, or just one of something. Me gusta el libro, I like the book. Okay? Correr, an infinitive, el libro, the book. Okay, something singular. Alright, the verb form gustan is used when you like something plural. So instead of me gusta el libro, it changes to me gustan los libros. Okay, so we have to add the end because it's the plural form. Okay, por ejemplo, let's try out some examples together. Alright, or you can watch as I do these examples. Here we go. The first one, you like the dog. Alright, it says, te gusta el perro. Like I told you before, we're not going to use the subject pronoun tu. We are going to use the indirect object pronoun te. And in this case, we've used gusta because we're only liking one dog. Okay, if we said you like the dogs, then it would be te gustan los perros. But since it's singular, we're just going to use gusta. Okay, she likes the cats. Le gustan los gatos. Okay, again, here we've used the indirect object pronoun le instead of ella because we don't use subject pronouns. And we've used the plural form of gustar because she likes cats in general, not the cat specifically, like in the first example. So, le gustan los gatos. Okay, number 3, y'all like to eat chocolate. Okay, again, the indirect object pronoun os instead of vosotros. Gusta, because you're liking an infinitive, what you're really liking here is to eat. Okay, so based on that, we're going to use the singular form of the verb. So, os gusta comer chocolate. Y'all like to eat chocolate. Excuse me. Okay, we like the families. All right, nos gustan las familias. All right, again, nos is our indirect object pronoun, not nosotros, because we're not going to use subject pronouns. Gustan, because we said we like the families, being plural, nos gustan las familias. And finally, you like to read. Go ahead and try this one out on your own. Pause the video. See if you can do this one on your own. And then go ahead and hit play on the video so that you can check your answer. If you like to read, hopefully you got at least part of this. Te gusta leer. Okay, again, the indirect object pronoun that we need is te, for you, instead of the tu form. And then we need gusta, singular, because we're liking an infinitive in this case, not something plural. Okay, the rules of personal a. This is just another detail that we're going to add on to the verb gustar. Personal a is included in front of the verb gustar for emphasis or clarification. Alright, you cannot use regular subject pronouns with gustar. We've already talked about that. Here are some examples of how to use the personal a. For emphasis, to say that someone really, really likes something, you would say, a mí me gusta el chocolate. A ti te gustan los perros. Okay, just adding a little extra to the verb to show that you really, really like. Something instead of saying muy or mucho, this is just another way to do that. And then for clarification is to tell who is doing the liking. So if you think of the bottom section of the verb chart in the LA usted and the ellos, ellas, ustedes forms, that indirect object pronoun could have three different, could be indicating three different people doing the liking. So if we say, a Señora Lozano le gusta la clase, it just gives us a little bit more information about who's doing the liking instead of just le gusta la clase, because that could be a doctora Miller le gusta la clase. It's just more specific. A los estudiantes les gusta estudiar español. So the students really, really like to study Spanish. Okay, more about the personal a. All right, so I went ahead and filled out this chart for you so you can see exactly how to use the personal a in front of the subject pronouns or any go form and the to form are just slightly different. So a mí, a ti, a él, a ella, usted, a, and then something like Marco, a Señora Lozano, a los estudiantes, okay? A nosotros, a vosotros, a ellos, a ellas, ustedes, and a two or more names. So, a Señora Lozano y Doctora Miller. Okay, a couple of quick examples for you. You really, really like pants. Okay, in this case, since it says really, really, we're adding emphasis. Okay, so this I would instruct you to do what we did before. First of all, deciding about Gustar. So you really like pants. Pants is plural, so that means we need gustan. It's you who's doing the liking, so that tells us we need the indirect object pronoun te. And then all we've done is add ati in front of that. So let's see how it works with Marco likes cars. Marco, le gustan los carros. So again, we need gustan because he's liking more than one car. He likes cars in general. We need le because that's the correct indirect object pronoun. And then a Marco just tells us specifically who's liking the cars. All right, try the next one on your own. Martina y Mariana like to play piano. Okay, and this one, we've added a in front of Martina y Mariana. Les gusta tocar el piano. Okay, it's gusta because it's tocar, it's followed by an infinitive, and it's les because we're in the they section of the conjugation chart. If you have any questions about this information, please make sure that you jot it down so that you can ask me tomorrow in class.